Use code 8th Place Dave to save 5% on your order at Face to Face Games, Canada's largest Magic the Gathering store, where qualified orders receive free shipping Canada wide. Support the channel and visit facetofacegames.com today. So I've got a couple of things that I want to open up and take a look at today. The first one is a set of commander decks. I did get this full set here, and normally these might not be the most interesting thing to look through, but starting with New Capenna, and I guess also this set, they've started to put these sampler pack things in here where you get 2 cards from a collector booster, basically. So that could be fun to open. And then, I'm not going to go through all of these cards, but I might take a look at a few of them that I find particularly interesting, because I have been wanting to make a new commander deck. Not sure exactly which one, though, or even if I want to use any of these face commanders. Maybe there's a cool card inside, but I'll take a look at some of those. And then also, I got a couple of these secret lairs. This is not a new one. This is the special guest Fiona Staples. You can see I bought these because they were on sale. But actually, I did get this one. I got the non-foil one when it came out a while ago. But I found that there's a couple of cards in here that I want for multiple decks. And I kind of had regretted not getting more of this. And I saw that these were on sale, so I grabbed a couple of them. This one, I feel like, is quite good, actually. There's pretty much all of the cards in here are very good, and I'm a fan of the art style as well, so I got a couple of these as well. And I think this one has a random card in it for the extra card, so that could make things more interesting as well. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, open these up, and get these little packs out of here. Alright, so got these commander decks all out of their boxes here, and we got the 4 collector booster sample packs. So I guess we should have 8 cards in total here. It's like half of a collector booster, basically. Maybe we'll get something cool, who knows. Let's open these up. Oh, this is a interesting packaging. It's a super long wrapper. Alright, first card is nothing. Okay, so random ad there. Owlbear Cub. This is a cool card, actually. It's a bear, notably, so this is an actual good bear that can go in my Ayula bear tribal deck. It's always nice to get actual playable bears. And Holson Emerald Archdruid. Okay. I wonder if there a secret lair ad in all of them? Probably. Yep. Nine Fingers Keen. Got a bunch of those already from the other product that I opened. And Viconia Drow Apostate. Okay. This card is pretty cool. I thought about making a deck for that, but I probably won't actually do it. Maybe if there are even more gates, because the thing is you can't play all the gates with this color restriction, so that kind of holds it back a bit. Gale's Redirection and Corlessa. Not sure if I have that card yet. Last one. Zevlor. I think I have 5 of that right now. Alright. And Renari. Okay. So nothing huge in those, but still cool. It's cool to get like a little, a little sample pack, a little bit extra, I guess. I'm not sure if it's actually extra, because it could be just built into the price of the commander deck. But still, something fun to open when you get these. So I want to take a look at a couple of these cards, mostly to see potentially if there's a deck I might want to make, or maybe just upgrade one of these decks. For a while now, I've wanted to make an Orzhov deck, because it's a color combination that I haven't really played that much. So I'm interested to take a look at this one. Let's see. Nalia Darnis. Okay. Human Rogue. Look at the top of the card of your library. You can cast Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, and Wizards. Beginning of combat on your turn. If you have a full party, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control and they gain Death Touch. Okay, so this is a black-white party deck. The thing, though, is it's black and white, but things like wizards and warriors, there's a lot of those good cards that would not be in these colors, so the color restriction might hold back that party mechanic there. I'm not sure. What's the secondary commander for this? Is it this one? Okay, so this one is all of those creature types. I kind of like this one better, actually. The thing, though, is if this is the commander, then you gotta play mono black, which I could be into. Kind of like that. Well, you can choose a background. No, so it's not mono black. In mono black, you can play black anything, so you can choose a background, okay. So you'd probably play this. That seems interesting. Potentially this could be good. I wonder what good reprints are in this deck. There's Arcane Signet, all this stuff. Mother of Runes. Changing that pest. It's going to be a good one for the party deck. Nice, you get a Skull Clamp, Talisman, all these lands. Is this one... there's a couple of like commander deck cards that have become super popular pretty quickly from these decks. I don't remember exactly which one it is. There's a couple of the new cards I'm talking about here. Hey, Grim Hireling, that's a good reprint. That's pretty cool. It is a rogue also. And Felisa. That's kind of weird. Back already from Strixhaven. Maskwood. That's a pretty good reprint too. Castle Lockthwaite. Mutavault? There's some good reprints in this deck. War Room? Wow. And you got the thick one there. There's, I think, a Black Enchantment. A new card. Did I just go by it here? Maybe it's not in this deck. Black Market Connections. That's the one that people are so hyped about right now. But this is an incredible card, though. It's basically like a better Phyrexian Arena. Pretty happy to get that one. So I'll take a look through this one also. I'm probably not going to build a commander deck for anything in this, because the thing is I have so many decks already that have green in them. I find that the decks play like if you want to optimize them, then they become very similar. So like I have a green and white deck, I have a Gruul deck, I had two Gruul decks actually. No, one Gruul and one Naya, and then one Selesnya. But so many of the slots are taken up by the green staples, the ramp spells like your Cultivates and Farseeks and things like that. So probably we'll hold off on building another green deck for now, but it's definitely a cool commander though. Archaeologist, got a Nature's Lore. Most interested to see what are some cool reprints in here. I have looked at the deck list, but I don't remember all of them. Yeah, not surprised to see all that stuff. Swirling. The Delayed Blast Fireball seems quite good to me. This is a new card. Probably play that in at least one of my decks. Bone Crusher Giant, interesting. Tali in seemingly everything. Oh, nice. You got a Jessica's Will. That is a pretty big reprint. Urabrask. I'm a fan of Urabrask. And Race Forerunners, pretty cool. Managorger, Primeval Bounty. I played this in Standard. This is from M14, I think. Anyway, I played it back then. I love this card. I played this in a couple of my decks, Sandwork Convergence. And you get a Xenagos. Escape to the Wilds. Pretty good. So I'm pretty familiar with this one, actually. Because my buddy Mathan got it, and I played a couple of games against him. And this deck seems very good. I like this commander a lot. I would consider making this one, but our thing is also already have a blue-black deck. But I kind of still want to make this one also. Right now, the one that most interests me, I guess, is probably these two. That seems cool to me. Zelix, Haunted One. Drown in the Lock. It's a pretty sweet reprint. Carol Torn. Nice. Minecraft is pretty good too. I like this card just mostly because of the art. I think that's really cool. It's Dragon Horror. I would consider playing it just for that. And this card is awesome. I played against Mathan. This card was very useful. Yeah, Hullbreaker Horror. So, wait. Where'd that dragon go? You think these guys are related? You know, ley line. Anything else big? Spellskite's cool. I would like... So, you see a lot of these, like, I guess the bad old rare cycle of dual lands that have appeared in previous sets. These keep on getting included in the same commander decks over and over, but seems like they're gradually moving towards better ones. Like in the new Capenna decks, I think you got the filter lands, which is pretty sweet. I would like for them to include again the I forget what the pain lands, where you can tap it for colorless, or you can pay a life to add one color or the other color. I would like to see those lands included in commander decks, because those are still quite good. And, you know, they don't come into play tapped. And then this one, I would consider making a blue-red deck. If it's something other than, like, blue-red spell slinging, because I'm not really a huge fan of that archetype, but what does this do? So, goad, flying haste, okay. Wait, if that creature had to attack this combat. That's kind of cool, actually. Kind of like that. So I guess all of them have a secondary commander, which has a background. I like how this is an Izzet commander that's not a spell slinger deck. Propaganda, it's a nice reprint. Curse of Opulence, also a nice reprint. Felwar Stone. Astral Dragon, that's kind of cool looking. Loot Dispute, it's a nice rhyme there for you. Kaiga. Well, there's Will in here, so there must also be Rowan, right? Yeah, there's Rowan. That's cool. Dragon Sword. So this one, interesting. How many rare dual lands does it have? 1, 2, just 2? Whereas this one had how many? It seemed like this one had a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. It's kind of weird. But anyway. Yeah, I think right now the one that's most interesting to me is this. I might build a command deck around this. This one's pretty cool too, though. Anyway. Got these secret layers. Let's open these up. Hopefully our extra card can be something other than just a random battle bond, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Jumpstart, basic land. But, so the main reason why I like these, well, there's a few reasons, but the cards that I like most from it, it's not the Soulscar Mage. It is a very good card, though. But, so here's the big one in it, the most, like, the value one in here. This one has quite a lot of value to it. But this one right here, Sakura Tribe Elder, I like this art a lot. And a Sakura Tribe Elder goes in pretty much every green deck. So I would like this one to put in my other green decks. And then also this card right here, Metallic Mimic. That'll go in, what, my bear deck, my Magda Dwarf deck. Can go in literally any tribal deck, right? And what's the extra card? Sarkin the Masterless. Wait, I think this one always comes in here. We'll see if it's in this one too. So this one is non-foil. It's also worth checking just to make sure all the cards are here, because occasionally Secret Lair's always missing a card or have like multiple of a card it shouldn't. There's everything though. I almost like this one better in non-foil. Anyway, got those. Is it going to be another Sarkin? Huh? No, but it is another red Planeswalker, Jaya. Then rated Fire Mage. Alright, well, they weren't Jumpstart basic lands, so it's an A+, right? Well, I mean, not an A+, it's like a C+. But infinitely better than basic lands. Alright, so, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this stuff. Cool to get some more of these fancy cards I was looking for my other decks. Nice to take a look at these new cards here. The reprints in these decks surprised me. The reprints seem quite strong to me for this go-around. Although, I guess, I don't know if these are priced higher or not, but you'd only get 4 instead of 5 if you buy the whole set. So, I don't know, I guess they should be pretty strong decks. Anyway, though, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to thank all the patrons who support me on Patreon. But otherwise, though, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.